More Dawntrail starts now. So I did some off-stream leveling because roulettes are cracked. I'm already 98 Paladin. We're gonna be swapping over to Warrior for a little bit. Love Paladin, but man, I'm almost effectively at the end. I'm almost the level cap again. Still haven't one bite of Namika's food thanks to Papa's nonsense, so I'm going to go back to finish my plate before I head out. Otherwise, I ask everyone to meet at the forward cabins. Come and join us after you have a moment to recover, eh? Axe is great, honestly. I do want to go back and do Hades EX more. That is something that I've been itching to do, because I know people need Aura Sight still. It should be easier, especially with a 10 level increase from 90. 180 minutes for the mount. I shouldn't have mount enabled though. Guarded Blade, thank you for the resub. I want to play, but he keeps pausing, crashing. What, like the game or Twitch? Crystal's back this way. Blitz the MSQ as Gunbreaker. I kind of want to be like, for actual trials and stuff, I'll be swapping back to Paladin. But realistically, I mean, there's no reason for me to at 98 do it. Like, I'm going to hit 98 quests sooner rather than later. Plus, I mean, at the very least, fending is one set, so that's going to make my job easier if I'm just going to tank the whole thing. I missed that cloak, and I'm really upset I missed it, because that was the season before I started. Hours for mount. I don't even know if there's, but that's like, I don't know if I have the drop enabled. I don't. I mean, don't stream 6 hours, don't get me wrong. Everyone waiting. Oh yeah, okay, we're doing the whole pod. There's been like a week hiatus for me like doing last MSQ, so I'm having to like remember the plot points. So you're all set to go. Upstairs, I prepared to travel search for work, so I have a few belongings to begin with. Bidding farewell to my fellow artisans took a lot of time, however. It's not Twitch drops, but watch time. So it's just you have to watch a streamer for 6 hours with the linked account. Fourth. Yeah, happy 4th. Happy day off for a lot of people. Carve Earth and Shire, then. Word before you go. Oh, no. I hear there's a bug going around with 14 currently, where if you have all the effects turned on, some bosses, some flashy attacks will crash. Wait, what are you doing here? I spend my days correcting manners, and I'm perpetrating the grave offense of delaying the third promise's departure. He's taking reaction, run my flesh onto taco meat. Must your demands be so gruesome? Besides, I told you that kind of thing doesn't bother me. Oh, well then. Alright then. Wouldn't let it bother me either. I love this dude. Dude's so good. What was that all about? I come to a city to purchase supplies when I spotted your entourage getting ready to seek the City of Gold, if I'm not mistaken. But it's the final step of the rite of succession. If you know anything about the subject, I'd love to hear it. Allow me to be of service. As you know, legends of the Golden City have been passed down for Interral for thousands of years. Or 4,000 years. Yet when it comes to describing the place itself, the stories do not always agree. Some portray it as one might expect, a glittering metropolis of golden towers. Others suggest it is more unassuming and owes the name to a fabulous treasure hidden at its heart. Every telling, however, is a common thread. Those who go and search the city do not return. Hi, except table. How's it going? Thus to be learned from this third promise that seek the legends to record death, and I was implored to proceed with utmost care. That's all I wanted to say. She'll pray for your safe journey. Thank you, Wokivu. We're here crafting, you're bringing the crafter guy. Yeah, no, I'm bringing crafter dude there, and then Mamolja dude is going to try to snake him. Trying to make these cautionary tales. If the expedition has ended with tragedy, then how did the Dawn Servant find the city and return without incident? The legend originated with the Yakoi. Speaking with their remains, our strongest lead, I believe. After finishing the main quest, it crashes. Really? The lead shall fall in time, but first let's see Fonjin safely into the Moblin's care. Liking Dawntrail so far. Like, I'm liking it. Like, it's sunk into me. It definitely has a stronger start than Stormblood. I don't know if it has a stronger start than Endwalker, but that's not really fair, because Endwalker and Shadowbringers should be treated as the, like, ARR Heavensward, right? It was immediately after, so I don't think that's an apt comparison. that happens here. Go for it. Ah, yes, rain.
Finding a willing artisan was even easier than expected. Many indeed are eager to curry favor with the resilient sun, especially if it means sharing the promise of new territories.
Those who prove useful will have all the land they desire.
I love her. I mean, I like her design.
Words, yet the manner in which he speaks them. If neither wealth nor territory are of value, wherefore does he seek to bring the world to heel?
Like, they got intertwining plot points. I'm really liking it.
Step aside.
Oh.
Remind me. There was no rule against poaching craftsmen from other claimants. Was there?
Do not be foolish, Bakul Jaja.
Foolish would be carrying on with these dull feats when all I need to win are the keystones. And besides, it's long past time I humble this arrogant one-head.
My God.
The Dawntrail may have sired you against all odds, but there is nothing blessed about your birth. Only a two-head is fit to rule. Only we are worthy. Draw your weapon. Face me in battle and learn your place.
This is people be like.
First promise. Leave him alive if you would. I foresee a use for this nuisance.
Too scared to make the first move? Then allow me!
Nice. When your opponent is just better. I love it.
But he's just a runt.
Did not pass the vibe check.
My thanks for your restraint.
I can kill him whenever I please.
They're just like, I ain't dealing with it. Nope.
Your part in this is far from over.
We're back and we brought up this unwilling potswar, and this is Fontaine and Town to Goldsmith's one worked in Ishtame's aesthetics in Ul'dah. Wonderful. Impressive. You're the first to return, third promise. With an artisan from across the salt, no less, we welcome you and your unique skills to Earth and Shower. Helpman will show you to the work pot. This is it then. I look forward to hearing you proclaim Dom servant. Thank you, Fontaine. I'll be sure not to disappoint you. You have reached met the requirements to defeat a Potts. Redarock. I have to remember how to pronounce their names. Redarock presents Regirock presents your keystone with joy smiles and well wishing. Yes, this one tastes like blueberries. Makes 3. Ah, it's John Anime. Come to... He has arrived. More Potsmore candidates. Come, tell Red to rock your tales. Goblin Pot City, great. I love it. It's such a cool, unique design. Another feat accomplished, another keystone acquired. That went from like my left to... Oh, it almost feels like the waterfalls in Mono. You are doing well. I expect nothing less of Zoology's esteemed siblings. Your cleverness in particular most admirable. Second promise, we must have you apply that Charlian knowledge so you so cherish to arm Tyrell with weapons of the magic design. In your role as the new Dawn Servant's chief advisor, of course. Tools of war hold no interest in me. I only wish to improve our nation through practical innovations. Foreign powers will think twice about testing our strength once Tuyola is known for its advanced technology, just as the Garland Empire was deterred from invading Charlian. That may well be true, but how long will it take Tuyola to progress to this advanced state? How many years? Collective commitment, education, and hard work should not take so very... Your way is too slow. Easier to expand our territory and swallow Charlian whole. Conquer other nations through force of arms, and you're looking at the future of uprisings and bloodsheds. Yours wouldn't be the first failed empire. Then we keep fighting until the mounting costs convince them to lay down their weapons until all have grown tired of loss. How would such an outcome bring anyone joy? What you propose is a mockery of peace. I do like the multiple sibling argument. It's really fun. I like the direction, how just adamant they all are. Marcus Minor days long ago. In a time before Tuyola, there were no pot packs for the Potsworn. It was normal to grab snatch artisans and force them to work for mobbies. Until the day Gulojaja arrived, families of the grab snatch pleaded with him, and so he came to Earthenshire. Mobbies are not war-make people. We feared death had come for us, but Gulojaja just wanted to talk. Deities, we are here to trade words, not blows. The gold work crafted in his village was superb. One can tell at a glance at the quality materials used, the master techniques employed. Yet it does not stir the heart. A goblet shaped by bound hands and broken spirit is devoid of luster. We're to compare that now to works of joyful artisans. She pours her versal into her creations, and they shine like newly risen sun. Have we not seen this to be true? And so began the custom of good living. Happy Potsworn make good works, and good works make mobbies happy. Gulojaja's words were wise. Joy Smiles didn't bring fine craft and much jingly shine. So the head of reason was behind the forging of pot packs. Yes, reason and clever think changed Mobby's way of life. Dude's like, ah. First promise tires of your talk of the olden days. You'd rather look to the future and to the next feat. His smile's so creepy. I love it. Should be getting Han as well. Uncle Jaja never did come back, did he? Nah, he's still out there. Try to swap to Warrior for a second. That was really jarring. You have a moment, third promise. Rakrok would repay you for hand helping with the Kahi brings the tale of the Golden City. Well, I'd love to hear it. The towers, the streets all fashioned from gold everywhere you look, every splendor you can imagine. The young, the old, and everyone in between, they live in golden happiness, a city of eternal bliss forever perched above the clouds. Everything fashioned from gold, and just imagine ever living golden happiness, and that's the city I like to visit. Give me Rakrok, where did you hear this particular tale? From our longtime Yakhoi friends, they live from the mountains in Urkapacha. Giants again. Seems everything is pointing us that other way. Beating everything leading up to it has taught me much about the Moblin way of life. I'll be sad to see leave Earthshire and your joy smiles behind. She's coming out ahead. Like she's taking the time to learn, and I like that. I like that they're writing it this way. Go across to see the giants next. Golden mysteries, notwithstanding the village is featured prominently in the saga and is not to be ignored. Pacha Highlands should be easy enough to reach from you there. We leave Earthshire from the west. There's a road which leads up to the mountains. Let's find that first. There we go. Don't want that. I really am happy that tanks got their big hit, the 30% 30 mitigation, right? Those are all getting upgraded. I think that that's super cool, actually. Compelling story that's not centered around world-ending threat. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a very grounded tale. What sound is this? Is this Final Fantasy IX? This has to be 9. Let me discover that area real quick. It's 9's battle music. I like it. It's kind of cool. Like having Gundam mech. 9's gonna be such a weird one. Oh, I picked up, I didn't show anyone yet. I picked up the Switch port of the Pixel Remasters 1 through 6. That's gonna be a fun one to play on Switch. Trail's going to see from here and on in. Hope everyone's ready for some climbing. Where's my alpaca? Third promise. Thought I caught you. Red Rock asked me to bring you back to the village. He says there's something she forgot to give you. Something other than the keystone? I am a great importance, so it shouldn't take long. If you would please follow me. I wonder if Warrior gets a new skill in this expansion, because we don't have button bloat like Paladin does. I do not like the Goring Blade rework. I don't like it. I don't know why they did it. It doesn't spark joy for me. A little about, well, no need for everyone to come in. I'll be back in a little while. Yeah, the Goring Blade rework just doesn't do it for me. Waiting for now, I suppose. Multiple weight quest objective. Oh, whoa. Wait a little longer. As one of their dots being tied to our damage up. I don't know if I like that. I don't think that was a great way of tying of getting rid of button bloat. I think it makes us have less options. But it might make us have a lower damage threshold overall. A little ridiculous she lost on the way back to find us. But how? There's only one road. Wouldn't underestimate local amounts as the direction or lack thereof. Fortunately, she has a link pearl. Let's see what's keeping her, shall we? Not responding, perhaps we should all return to Earthenshire. It was Red Rock who had business with her, yes? Dragoon I works, don't particularly like it right now. Reaper is my second job. I'm using MSQ for the time being. How did Dragoon get reworked? What's the big way that it's being reworked? Because I know I was what? A target on left and right, right? Something like that. Left eye targeted you. You can target someone else with eye. I can definitely see how we got Modern Crease Chaser from this. I can see it. I really haven't picked up anything else. Like, I've picked up the new jobs, but I haven't tried them yet. I've seen Paint. Like, oh my god, dude. Fucking Pictomancer. It's just such value. It's pretty straightforward. They were reworking Viper, I heard. In the update log, they're tweaking it a little bit. Back again so soon. Come back for look them up. Did you not send someone to fetch her? Red Rock did not. Neither has she seen the third promise since you were last here. Oh no. And who's that man that came for her? Oh, I thought you left already. Where's Lamati? Is she not with you? True North existed, so they complained Viper had too many positionals. Just pop... What? Just prop True North. Like, I get that it's not going to have 100% uptime, right? But that's why True North exists. If you're doing your Reaper combo and you need to... And you're like, oh, well, I can't really flank and rear at this time, right? Cool, just pop True North. Samurai opens their combo with a True North to get their big 3 hit. That's so weird. It's a 100 potency difference. Yeah, if it's that big, I can like the tweaks. Then at that point make sense to make it a little more straightforward. You know where she is. How could you let this happen? That thou should worry for the sisters. Understand. Wait, rather than assign blame, that energy is better spent locating her. I hope you search. It's not how I'd wish a fellow claimant to lose the contest. My sister, least of all. In that case, dividing our forces will allow us to cover more ground. And I should work together. At least it's better to facilitate communication between our groups. People who find smashing 2 rocks in each other to be a complex task. That is also fair. So I ran into a tank earlier today in queue. We were doing Dusk Vigil, right? 51 dungeon in Heavensward. Dude, like, pulled the first group, didn't hit the Griffin thingy, the thing on the way up. And then, yeah, so now we're having to focus this because now we have aggro being put on us from this thing. We wipe, tank quits. And I'm just like, I don't understand some players. I don't get it, man. He left, so I think he ate a 30-minute ban, right? Because it had just started. But like, I don't get it, man. Like, I tank. That's why I'm stressed. Like, I've never done that. We'll split up report. And should you find anything? NDT are also taxing because the bosses are for real. That is also fair. New contest joined the Arena Russian Badger Day Reckoning. Oh. Be on our way as well. For when you can't get into position. I mean, I wonder if a third charge of True North would help. I wonder if that would just fix the issue entirely. Hit button. Right, keep in touch. God, Astra. I hear Astra's getting reworked again in 7.5. 7.05, right? Beginner search. Watch your content. It's amazing. Well, thank you. I'm glad that you've been enjoying the content. We stream some stuff sometimes. Usually I do Kip Reacts, but sometimes I have games that I play through. Like this will end up on the Kip TV channel as a VOD. Lost Promise. T was turning to Earth and Shower from the west, and we should have passed the respect Red Rocks where she didn't see her, in which case it's entirely possible that T never made it back to the village at all. Well, he was certain his last sentry station in the opposite entrance. Yes, it is good to have you. It's kind of a chill place. Talk about stuff. Talk about things. I mean, Black Mage has been interesting. Pictomancer is strict value right now. I'm surprised that that's not getting tweaked down. It does a lot of damage. I like it. It's actually expediting a lot of queues when I play with Pictos. Third promise, Mobby has been standing at post with diligent eye watching, seeing no claimants pass this way. What of Tona Wauta and brightly colored hair? Mobby knows something of this one. He hears tongue claps out a Pelu peddler, many fires who is attacked by a crazy hair bandit on the road. Bandit, you say, thank you, have been most helpful. This is clearly not here, though I wish it were otherwise. We must consider the possibility that the Tona Wautan messenger, as Brigand described the Sentry, are one and the same, and that Lamati is very real danger. Let's hurry to many fires like a word with this peddler should they still be around. Oh, that's all the way over there. I mean, the zones are connected together in an interesting fashion. Getting a nerf, eating a nerf, Black Mage getting a buff. Picto does more personal damage while also having a party-wide damage buff. Yeah, no. Picto, for what it requires, does way too much. Don't get me wrong, I like Picto. I like people playing Picto. They're having a good time, right? It's gonna eat a nerf at some point. It's got to. Like, there's no fucking way. Something I can help you with. Benefits of high potent spells, so much their abilities are essentially self buffs. Yeah, that's also fair too. Each switch is interesting, yet all these similar. I'm surprised there isn't as insane as I thought. Unless having relaxed streams. Yeah, honestly, because having relaxed streams, it's a different media entirely, right? Like, this is something you turn on your second, third monitor, right? And you just kind of just sit there doing what you're doing, and then you have streamer in the background, right? You could be watching Cinder VTuber, you could be watching Russian Badger stream, you could be watching Heavenly, right? Number of people you could do that with. It's just a different media, right? Whereas a YouTube video, you're kind of like, oh, well, I'm kind of sitting here, I'm kind of engaged, I'm taking in the information. It's just different media entirely. And that's why it's like, you know, I have like, what, 30-something thousand subscribers on Kip Reacts, but, you know, I don't have 30,000 subscribers on Twitch, but that's also fine. Like, a lot of people don't like watching streams, and that's perfectly fine. It is a different form altogether. Viper is a selfish DPS. I'm liking going into queues and having like 8 alliance raid, and I'm seeing like 8 gouges on a boss. It's wild. Big advantage text you recount exactly what happened. My goodness, let I recognize you. I'll take everything that I remember. Second promise. It was the scoundrel Walkessa who ambushed me. Wow, can't speak today. You know the name of your attacker. There's no mistaking that here. All my peddler friends have stories that notorious bandit leader and his predations. There's no mistaking that here. All my peddler friends have stories that notorious bandit leader and his predations. His and his gang will stoop to any low for the sake of a few pal. With no fresh query coming from the broken stairs, they have to become more creative. Viper is like Samurai. It has no party buffs, but it's fun to play. Honestly, I want to see how I get into it. I'm currently picking up healer. I have 67 white mage because I've been picking it up and I've been trying to fill because we're getting some interesting healers in queue. I think that I heard it was part of the healer strike is that we have a lot of healers playing other things and other people are coming into healer, which absolutely, like, you know, it's going to take time for people to learn a role. When after Lamati likely thinks to ransom her for a royal sum, I expect he'll soon make his demands, but don't intend to wait. We'll find his villain first, deliver his repayment in person. We'll say you do small deception. I assume the role of a well-to-do merchant to lure Kessa out of hiding. Then when he comes sniffing about, we catch the rat by the tail. Strike is kind of tiny. It's still, people are still talking about it though. Like, even if it's tiny, it still has a presence, which, if anything, is having the knock-on effect of making more people play healers. So it's not really doing anything. Excellent plan. I have just the right garments in your disguise, a specially discounted price, of course. Brush with bandits hasn't dampened your mercantile spirit. I see very well, except for generous deal. Melee DPS because apparently it has a Hildebrand style roll quest. I'll have to check. I have a samurai ready to go. I have a samurai at 90. Now we lay the bait. We'll proceed you into many fires to make your presence known. Your follow on behind, passing along those who have passed along the way. How you paid me a hefty purse in exchange for a rare gemstone or some such. Volkessa is as coin hungry as they say. Recently enriched peddler should be an irresistible mark. Let him strike and we'll spring our trap. Palmage's Buffet does nothing but open up a 1,000 Paw Muse. Wing motif's the same for 1,000 Wing Pot Muse, and you have to do all 4 of those buttons to open up a 1,100 Pot Mog of Ages. That's why the pot is so high. Which, yeah, makes sense. I wonder what they're gonna do with it. Time to play our parts. Oh boy, my favorite. What do you think of the Gunbreaker new mitigation? I didn't even see it. I haven't played Gunbreaker yet. I have been playing Paladin. I have touched on Black Mage again. And I've been playing Warrior. Those are the only 3 classes I've really played right now. I just RP walk to keep up. I was expecting like Garlemald level of follow. Happy, continuous performance. Ray Johnson from the Hitsuro Merchant, you say, I envy the profit must have been happy for such a sale since the stairs were destroyed. I've not been able to pay the goods at my usual haunts. I mean, I am enjoying the new 30 to 40% mitigations. I think those are kind of tech. But I would just make sure Mokessa is aware of me. Let's continue. 40 damage reduction, 20% max HP. God damn. That's spicy, though. Like, holy crap. Moblin over there looks amenable to conversation. Stage is yours, Kip. So if your collection explains your giant joy smiles, Moblin half screen your happiness. Mobby is also jealous of the merchant and the jingly shine he must have made. Be enough, perhaps the one last act to drive it home. I want to see what Warrior gets. I hear we get a Passage of Arms, like Passage of Arms light, so to speak. So I'm really curious what Warrior's going to get in its kit. Because we got that. I know... What did Paladin get? Paladin got the 30% mitigation. We got a Request Skiat buff. We got what is it? Empyrean or whatever now? Can't remember. Imperator. That's the one. Imperator now, which is kind of spicy. I've yet to actually try that out. Well, tell me Taylor Precious Stone, and we'll be done with that part of the charade. Asking Peller jumps on your soccer collection, stroke of luck, and wage the merchant was please supposed to talk to the grateful coine. Inspired to go and earn some Pel on my own. Who knows? Maybe opportunity will find me, even as it found you. I love duck people. They're great. Nice. Once valued customer, profit from that high single purchase of yours should see me through weeks of idle leisure. Pelling was such a fat person, no sellswords is tempting fate, so I shall make the earth and shower of my last stop and return forthwith to Yolal. Put that computer your combo action. I'm waiting for it. I want my 5x. That's going to be such a good paladin buff. I like it. I like that we're just getting confetti or combo, just continuing. Yeah, the rat has come for the nibble. Play your part of perfection. Person many talents, just as thank for around you described. Let us lure Kessa out to spring the trap. Don't I have my... Okay, I do have my Mandibulas axe. To the final stage of the plan, I'll set out towards Earthenshire alone in an arm. Better to sell the active defenseless merchant. Assuming Kessa is watching, he will likely wait for some quiet stretch of road for accosting me. I'll be relying on you following closely behind, remaining hidden until the time comes to spring the trap. If you want a bandit king, just remember we need him alive. Oh, hit him with the flat of the axe. War Thunder microtransaction max tier premium vehicle costs $75. Nah, ain't doing it. No. No way. Nope. Little egregious for me. I buy shiny expensive cardboard because I have shiny expensive cardboard. I dropped a cool 65 on each on 3 copies of Spirit of Yubel for Yu-Gi-Oh! It is still a physical cardboard. Like, still a physical card. When we get to macro transactions, because I don't even consider that a micro transaction. That's macro. $20 skins, $70 tanks. That's a macro transaction for a digital good. Gotta be sneaky. Business has been good to you, Master Merchant. How about you share some of the profits? And by some, I mean every coin you have. My God, it's the highwayman from RuneScape. You know the one. You're that gemstone collector. Oh, I see what this is. We've been tricked. We've been duped, bamboozled. Spit in your arm and kill these withdrawal. And we have to interrogate his underlings instead. If you'd be so kind, for leave them capable of speech. He said leave them capable of speech. Nothing else. I had a new game come out today. Did they really? I thought so HSR isn't their new product anymore? Cool, I'm seeing Warrior still doing massive fuck tons of damage. Okay. Remember, I'm 2 levels under and a tank. I'm around just doing ether current stuff. I'm gonna need at some point, because Q is eventually gonna land me in a I need to do stuff. I don't know how long it is till I get to certain stuff though, so it might be a while. Zenless Zone 0. What? Let me talk with you, boss. So you 3 will have to do. Second promise. What do you want with us? I think I'm scared of Fan's tail. I'll take your royal ears trophy as soon as I can get free of these ropes. Your guard is behind. I know your gang is behind my sister's abduction. Tell me where she is. Eat fucking shit, salt lover. I love it. Get no answers from us. Right, we don't serve you. Do not play games with me. Where is Wiklamat? They don't need those kneecaps. All I'm saying, I got a great big axe over here. Fast losing patience. Talk now or die. The choice is yours. We were hired to nab third promise. That's all. We don't know where they took her. Hired by whom? Weren't told that either. Only while Casa knows he's the one who took the job. Seems like we needed their leader after all. They've arranged for the Landsguard to take custody of these criminals. I'll call and thank Critten's tracking skills. Perhaps you could pursue what I said in the meantime. Bennett was running in an easterly direction. Should you locate him, I suggest you shadow him rather than force a confrontation. He might lead us to where Wiklamat is being held, or Lamanti is being held. Was Volka already? Of course, Bao does. I enjoy Bao. I enjoy Bao and her content. She is just next level. Ah, yes. Double arc. So was 9 kind of a return to the old Final Fantasy? No, 8 would have been a return to the old Final Fantasy formula, right? No, I guess. Yeah, because 7 was so different than anything that came before it. 8 was... Was it 3D or 2D? 7's the odd one. Also, just subject material and like Shinra. It's just like it's the most different. Distance with any failure if your notes fall too far behind. Your query being displaying an effect shown in the picture, you'll be discovered when he turns around. Avoid detection each time. Make use of covers with rocks or trees. Will be end in failure if you follow too closely. Keep your query in sight. Cool. Alright, return to designated location. Sneaky. Waiting for this fucker to move. Metal Gear 14, let's go. Give me 1 second, because I don't do really well in sneak sections. Okay, it's gonna be a long segment. Oh, fuck off. Super unbalanced mess right now. That doesn't surprise me, honestly. I haven't heard about the finals in a hot minute. Infamous was such a fun game. Yeah, no, Infamous I heard was really good. You know why I watched you play another video game? Nice. Well, I have a lot of things that I gotta do. I have a lot of things to catch up on MSQ wise, so I'm kind of like forcing myself. I'm also like 2 weeks out on React content, which like 2 weeks is that point where like I can get out to, but beyond that it starts getting weird. And even then I have videos that are, you know, losing relevance in terms of like topic and subject material that I'm trying to push out. First 3D, first to have decently modern setting. 8 was the first to go towards more realistic proportion design for the characters. 9 was the last game to have the Sakuchi style in both character design, world fantasy, and story. So 9 was a return to form after 7 and 8. Okay, that's what I was trying to figure out. Which is interesting that 9 has as mixed a reception as it does to me. Everything else nerf, even though it's the best class already. Yeah. So I'm trying to pay attention. I'm trying also to finish this segment. I like the twanginess. It's really funny. At least the music goes hard. The music's a banger. Very much a sneaky breaky moment. I'm kind of reminded of Woodfall, actually. This whole locale is just Woodfall from Majora's Mask to me. I love it. I should have got caught there. Dude said it earlier. I'm sorry, I'm trying to keep track of stuff while doing sneaking segment. This is actually requiring a lot of focus. I don't think I did. At least they give you a generous, like, area to follow him from. Oh, I'm barely being covered. Fuck yeah. How long is this segment? Oh, he's close. That's the end. Okay, perfect. It goes on for way too long. I mean, it wasn't. Yeah, it's not long when I look at it, but you can definitely fuck up at a couple points. There's a couple points where it's like, hot damn. Sorry. Anyways, you're doing the graffiti painting. Yeah, no, I saw that. No, that's cool. Want to give it to me now. Landsguard may be hunting us already. Alice Mattis Trins. I have not. I've heard many good things about it, though. Thought we had our own troubles finding a suitable hideaway. Right. We're finished. Take your prize and leave me out with the rest. Such hostility. You're hunting for coin and offer you gainful employment out of the kindness of my heart. Brought a blackened tempest upon us. One look and I could tell that one was a killer, a butcher, a devil in the flesh. Nice! Spare me your fearful bleeding. Go on, scamper away now before the scary mercenary comes to claim your head. Don't tell me the news you found the abductor then. What's the situation? You think the bandits were hired by this hoobagoo? Alright, new strategy. Figure out what Kessa and stay on the Malicious tail. We don't want to endanger the third promise. Keep your distance until we're certain they have her. Catch up to you as soon as I'm able. Danker just sneaking around doing some shit. I love it. Oh, what's up, Killjoy? How's it going? Oh no! Another back-to-back sneak segments. Oof, dude. At least they give you a checkpoint, though. Shady Hoobagoo. Why does that? That's like what's the Ratfinks Twinkledinks, the fucking Alexander boss? Feels like if I say Shady Hoobagoo, it feels like I'm saying a slur. Mentally tired from this morning. I'm sorry to hear that. Well, I hope that your evening can go better. Second time while listening to the You Reach Out playing same as oddly relaxing, which is funny because I usually want to be silenced when playing, but not right now. I've heard that my voice has an effect on people like that, which is, I don't know, I've always hated my voice, so it's been interesting to get into streaming and YouTube where people go, yeah, no, your voice is actually legit, so it's just interesting to hear. But I've heard similar to that. I'm glad that I can provide some sort of entertainment or some sort of relaxation while you're playing Infamous. Oh, then I'm doing something wrong when I was writing other nonsense. Yeah, I hate that. Nah, you're wrong. 2 hours later. Oh, you're right in the first place. Yeah, what do you want from me? I totally get that. definitely had those moments. Man, they're going ham into that gathering. Hell yeah. These big trees actually are super helpful. At least they're generous with this one. Was generous. This one's like this whole thing is generous. It's generous with how far back you can be from them. Very nice voice. Thank you. I've always kind of hated it, especially my laugh, but apparently it's a selling point. So you know what? I'm not gonna complain. Character, by the way, I tried 14, couldn't get into it. It's not a game for everybody. It also has a lot of issues when it comes to A Realm Reborn being a great filter. In fact, people I know have started saying just skip A Realm Reborn. That, you know, I, in good faith, can't say skip it, but apparently I think it's, what is it, Eorzean Archive. There's a creator out there that has an entire Realm Reborn thing. That's really all you need to watch. Not the Manatee!
Better late than never.
This kind of work also didn't hear your voice like we do. You hear it equally from the air and conduct through the bones of your head, so your impression of your voice is distorted from... Yeah, that's fair, because I always feel like I'm higher and nasally, but then I hear it, I'm like recording, I'm like, wow. Do I actually sound like that?
That Mamulja. He's the one who kidnapped Wook Lamart. So we're still unsure. If we can follow him a bit longer, confirm his connection to the abductors.
Got 15 games, teammates while I was top leaderboard, bottom. Oh no. That's awful, Wolf. I'm sorry. Yes, I get that.
Confound it!
Just unlocked a rip jacket. Nice.
If I
Finch
set out now,
in the barrel.
I can trail them along the riverbank.
Do it!
Even if it costs you the contest.
What worth is the throne if I lose my sister to win it?
What a cool dude. I love him.
Very well then. I'll send word when I locate her. Till then, I suggest you save your strength. A rescue attempt could turn ugly.
Oh, excuse me. Ceremony competition.
Go just now. I swear I've seen him with Bakul Jaja.
I was getting singled out for being out of step and that I shouldn't be pivoting on our counter column when I was doing it correctly and doing a 90-degree pivot. Oh my god, yes. Oh, I'm sorry you had to go through that. I hate when people do that.
Knowing the way that monster works, he probably hired bandits to kidnap her so he could steal her keystones. But even alone, my sister is more than a match for a gang of untrained ruffians. She must have been ambushed or deceived. Gah! I should have been there! If those bastards have hurt her!
So there's actually not a lot of 1.0 players, from what I understand. There's not a lot of 1.0 or 2.0 base or Realm Reborn players left. It's a lot of newer players, and I'd have to look at statistics. I'm trying to figure out like where people jumped in on. There's a lot of older players that left the game. But to be fair, 14 is still daunting. It's like easy 300-400 hours if you're reading and watching stuff to get caught up on story.
I do trust him, but... Forgive me.
All right, now you're good.
Snapping at you won't get my sister back. I'm afraid I've always been like this when it comes to Lamachi. The thought of her being in danger sends me into a panic. But isn't that how families should be? These days, Turali Mikote live however they please.
But the clan into which I was born kept to the nomadic traditions of our ancestors. They herded their own neck across the plains, always moving with the seasons. During one such migration, my birth parents left me behind. A child. All alone. Without a single word of explanation.
That's rough.
A chance encounter with a kind Pelu merchant was the only reason I survived. Taking pity on me, he taught me his trade that I might fend for myself. I became a storekeeper in Tuliyolal's market. And that is where the Dawn servant found and adopted me. I had already been in the palace some time when Lamachi came to join us. Like me, she had been cast aside by her parents. I knew the pain of solitude and wanted to spare her that suffering. As this tiny child's new brother, I swore I would always be there for her. So, as you might now understand, I will stop at nothing to rescue her. While we await word from Thancred, I suggest we prepare ourselves to travel downriver. You have a boat, yes?
The one that Malja cut the thing from.
Why release the Paniti if not to delay pursuit? If we were unsure of their guilt before, then this surely proves it. Before we act, however, let us regroup with your comrades. Would you mind making the call?
I just these greaves, these arms, they stress me out because you can see skin underneath them.
Understood. We'll meet you at many fires.
Wish that it was like a full sleeve down. Rip jacket or the white rabbit jacket for Infamous? Probably rip. Give me the resub Tamsin. Also time for seconds, so you gotta be helping. Mom, Big Beans will be here to help with dungeons and stuff. No, you're all good. If you need to go do something, that's fine. I have story I gotta burn through before I even get to stuff. But rescuing Lamatia ahead of my own progress do not take that mean I've given up the contest. You understand how important she is to me. Yet regardless of how close we were, would have made the same choice. After all, if I'm capable of saving my sister while also winning the throne, then I'm not fit to inherit my father's heavy mental. At least it's heavenly. We need to gather our forces. Playing PUBG. PUBG is oddly doing well from what I understand. Which is cool for... dude, that fire effects every time. Throws me... just breaks my immersion. I wanted to brief everyone on our present situation. It just... It doesn't match the art style. That's what's killing it for me. Thus, is at the very least we believe that this Hubigo knows where Lamatia has been taken. Thancred is shadowing their boat even as we speak, and I'd just like to join him with all haste. Unfortunately, Aquaria had the foresight to release our penalty from its harness, leaving us without a means of giving pursuit. We're in the middle of an expedition on wildlife, having our chance to recapturing the beast. With the right mix of feed, it can be done. Just need an extra hand to help scatter it about, however. Accompany him. Yes. The rest of us should work on getting the harness repaired. It appears to be damaged when the annuity was let loose. With all the peddlers here in camp, we should have a little trouble purchasing replacement materials. As for necessary metalwork, earth and jars artisans are over a short walk away. Then let's divide the tasks and have at it. Seeing as that's nice. Consulting with Arga to the end of the earth that I'm right. Someone is coming up to me and saying I'm doing it wrong. Proceeds to show me how to do it as wrong. No, I get that. I've had people when I've worked in jobs do that. Oh, it's supposed to be done this way. No, policy says this way. No, this is how this is done. And sometimes it's easier to avoid the fight, but it's still is still not fun to get told you're wrong, especially when you know that they're wrong. Sometimes you just gotta let idiots be idiots. Usually oppressive herd of wild communities downriver, so our girl will have fled in the opposite direction. Come, we'll try the waters upriver. Aggressive manatees. I don't know. Seeing the manatee from that first dungeon, like, how are these people alive? That's my question. How are they not just like a smear on a wall? That thing can cast like what, hurricanes and shit? Makes me wonder how this thing attacks in 9. Assuming our noise come this way, she'll be hiding in the depths of Marsh Ligaka. We need to lure her back to the shallows with the promise of food. These eat mainly aquatic grasses and plants, but the tame ones are often fed vegetable scraps. Knowing this, I will add leftovers to the feed I prepared. Help the mixture stand out against the marsh's natural sense. Good guy, Erngol. Big F off cannon. I thought that was a spear. Crawling predators, however, so leave it scatter feeder deep within. Waiting for you near the shallows, the rest of our canoe's enticing feast. Okay, so who's harder? Shinryu from 5 or this guy? I guess that is a cannon technically, yeah. Or Cruise Chaser from 9. I'm curious on the power scaling between games. I think what Kefka Palazzo is like easily top like single digits of like power villains. Oh, it means I gotta go play through the Kefka game. Oh no. Oh, that's gonna suck. So it's got a shield. So it's got a board on its left arm and it's got a giant fuck off cannon. Okay, fair enough. Probably Shinryu. So Shinryu's just that big. Holy shit. Bird. Just a, what is it? That's a hunt train. I can't take that, actually. I don't know why I'm here. All I know that I am here. That is a big bird. I think I just underestimate how like powerful shit is in like some of the older games. Like I know what Zeromus, I guess, is for secret boss. Dude, look, corn dude. Look at him. The corn servant. It's perfect. I love him. I love everything about this little dude. I need to go do the quest line to get him. He's so cool! Little corn dude. I have some unfamiliar. So we have what? 1, 2, 3. Is this a hunt train? Like, this is a hunt train, right? Because that's a hunt. So how do these work? Or they're just that far behind. So I have no idea when the next hunt train's gonna be here. We got people showing up. I want to see if I even get anything from it. Learned my job yesterday for as my civilian instructor had me question Typically, prior service knows and answered it correctly, and he was baffled despite not being officially trained outside of the army. That's interesting. I mean, at least you had the correct answer. And that's something, that's the thing. As long as you know that you have the correct answer, sometimes you gotta say fuck others. Just like, nah. I know that I'm right. You're here to argue, or you don't know what you're talking about. And that's fine. Like, you just move on. Which isn't, you know, isn't fun when it comes down to like, oh, well, that's a swamp monk. Well, but I know I'm right. It becomes a problem, right? Like, if you're doing something that is genuinely pretty dangerous or frowned upon, right? That's a little different. So because he's happy I knew it. Well, fuck yeah, dude. Bird. That's a T-Rex. I am a Stegosaurus. Let's see. I want to see if I can start the funny. $14 mount showcase time. Let's go. I hear it gets really bad with some of the bosses that spawn, like the what is it? Some of the bosses, like the one with the capybara mount. Man, I hear some madness happens in that when you're waiting. Damn, I couldn't get him in time. They actually just melted him. Well, they're 8 levels above, to be fair. It's like a car show, but with mounts. It really is, though. Wrong summon animation in 9. Does it really? Oof. I got head patted. Amazing. There we go. We've started the chain reaction at this point. It's perfect. This is a necessary detraction from the MSQ. Is that the expensive one? That's the expensive motorcycle. That, ooh, they spent Gil on that. Oh no. I actually need to be on the other side of the screen. I forgot about that. I'm gonna turn up the volume just a little bit too. I forget that I have to actually be in front of the chat because 14 gets a little interesting. Ooh, get out of that. That is a fuck ton of health. Holy shit, my guy. Ooh, that bone stack though. Ooh, that was rough. What am I doing? What's happening? That is in fact a bird. It's fine. Oh man, it's about to run a train on this entire fucking party. Because it charges up, does the AoE. People are getting caught in that. Oh no. That was a max damage. So you're dropping Asylum as a white mage? Get out of that. Oh, does Imperator just have range now? It's range weapon Skiat? Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Ow. I'm dead. Nice. Nice. Animation 14 channel. Hell yeah. Thank you for that. Oh god, that was spicy. No! Oh, what a bad res. I shouldn't have pressed buttons. Yeah, it's not going so well, is it? S ranks are no joke. Usually have like 100 plus people doing them. So this is low. I thought this was about average for what we were doing. So we're low manning this. Okay, cool. I mean, it's just Dark Souls at that point. It's just Elden Ring. Just don't get hit. I don't know if we have a healer present. I don't think we do anymore. Yeah, because Marching Samba is just the AoE. And then wherever he's facing, just don't be there. One man with the amount of people? God damn. Well, I'm also 2 levels under, to be fair. Because he will just kill you. I wonder if I'm too far out of range. Where am I compared to... I don't know if that forfeits me the activity, though. Fine, we're coming back over here now. Ooh, that third bone snack, dude. Oh, that hurts, though. I saw that. Actually died. Yeah. Bird OP. Who's getting AoE'd? Who's getting AoE'd? He's getting AoE'd. I saw that. Yeah, I saw it from a mile away. Dude got AoE'd. Ooh! The Sage taking the hit, though. Oof. Wow, that's Sage down. Alright, let's just go back. Yeah. I gotta go back. Accurate. Nah, bird hits hard. I love it. Well, I don't have Flight and Endwalker, so I wasn't able to do hunt trains. And Shadowbringers hunt trains aren't really a thing. Well, I guess they are a thing. I guess I shouldn't say that. Because they are a thing. I just never actually hopped on them. So outside of like a specific like S rank in A Realm Reborn, which I soloed with Black Mage, I've done nothing in terms of hunts. When you have tons of players, well, I imagine so. Your incoming damage is just through the roof. See if I can't make it back in time. I think I forfeited the activity though. Well, and that's why I assume there's the concept of the train, right? Like, they spawn, you do them all in sequence, and that gets everyone the most efficient progress. I don't remember where it was, honestly. I think it was here, Moblin. I don't actually see it anymore. Where the hell did it go? How am I missing Giant Bird? They couldn't have killed it with their current amount of DPS. It was at like 50. Or is it further down south? I don't actually know where it's at anymore. All died and turned into snack, maybe. Like, we had people joining the fray. If you don't train and they do kick, once you get 2 less players, they get burned really fast. Right, and that's the thing. I just gotta wait until I get 1 post, too. I'm just gonna go ahead and do some of that shit. Cool, well, yeah, I guess bird is no longer a thing. That's unfortunate. I was actually having a lot of fun with that. But yeah, I just don't see it. Somehow I also didn't burn any durability on that, so I'll take that. Okay. That was a necessary detour. Might be in a different instance. It shouldn't be tied to instance. Maybe it is tied to instance, which is unfortunate, if so. Oh well. An attempt was made. Hell is that? Kill the witch hunt. It's been a minute since I've played Warrior. I'm so used to Paladin's playstyle that I'm like, some of these the buttons don't make sense. Why do I not have the thing? Instance to help with congestion. That'd be why then. Because I thought, yeah, so I forfeited the instance. Fine, I'll just take that. Yay! Gemstones! It was cool to at least be part of a hunt. Like, it wasn't a hard hunt. It really wasn't. You just can't get hit. Which is fine. I don't know, because this is coming fresh off of people complaining about Elden Ring's DLC. I'm in, like, New Game Plus 4 doing the DLC. Like, yeah, it's hard. It's fine. Like, no, the game's fine. Stop complaining. Finish laying out the last of the base, step back on the site. The rest to me. Through all zones and all instances, 24 instances. Nice. Yeah, just don't get hit, right? Easy. If you're getting hit, maybe try something different. Maybe do a different play style. Over an hour for a train. Isn't it like 90 minutes? What is a manatee but a mammal finch? I'm afraid we just need to help one last time. You're hungry, I wager. Come on, come with me. Yes. Manatee. But why is it floating? Here, I think give her a few more treats and lead her over to the boat. You can let Kono will have our annuity back. That was a valid detour. I liked it. And I also learned about the instances. So, even in failure, right? I get to learn new things. It's a magical Leopleurodon, Charlie. Well, we have this big build-up. I'm curious of what this is going to lead up into. Good, expect nothing less from a certified gleaner. As for the harness, we were able to purchase all the parts we needed. The Livier twins are making Earth Jar right now, having the pots run to make the repairs. Told us shouldn't take long. We'll be ready to embark on a rescue mission as soon as we hear from Thancred. Last in series. Okay, cool. Must know something by now. Found her, understood, thank you. I'd been Voka's name. Thancred followed the Hubigo's boat to his destination, confirmed there, and detailing my sister captive. They, of course, being Vokul, Jaja, and his minions. This is where I'll make them regret this. Amati is in the Rich Leaf tunnels. The moment the harness is repaired, we strap in the canoe and make our way back down the river. Name I'm not going to try to say because I always butcher it. Oh, we're just going to cut right to that. Just like screen cut. Wow, that was a... I get for like... That was a really hard cut. Okay, interesting.
Thancred.
Dad cred. Say it right.
Is up ahead. She's unharmed, but we best not dally.
I spit on these pathetic feats. Far more satisfying to claim the baubles by force.
Give it back! Forzanten poured his everything into that stone. You've no right to touch it.
Oh, was that the name of your artisan? How could you allow something so precious to be stolen?
I hate his voice. Love it. I love that I hate it.
You're no true claimant.
What does that make the foolish kitty who fell into my trap? If pitiful roars were all it took to claim the throne, you'd be first in line.
Now, brother. You shouldn't tease her. Look, the poor thing's on the verge of tears. Meow. Someone save me.
He does have a Gungan aesthetic to him. A little bit.
Who did that?
Thancred, did you just shoot him in the face? Oh no, not Thancred.
His scales are as thick as his skulls.
Got him.
Coward! You dare ambush me?
Those in glass houses, am I right?
'Tis the blessed sibling's favorite tactic.
That useless Bune was sycophant. He was supposed to keep the lackeys running in circles.
Oh, you must tell me all about that.
But your bolts aren't doing anything. I still get to shoot him.
Careful now. You wouldn't want to hit our hostage.
That's sass. Just a like, I've killed gods. I've killed Zeromus. Y'all ain't shit.
That one's not to be underestimated.
They can do nothing while we have.
Hi, Thancred. The face. Dude actually power slides for the save. Fuck yeah, dude.
Impeccable timing.
Amachi, are you all right?
Dude's winded.
Thanks to you.
These weaklings think they can defy us? We'll slaughter the lot of them!
Uh-huh. I'm sure.
Patience, brother. The keystone is ours. There is no need to fight this day. And Zoralja has left us hurting.
No! I won't stop until I gut these maggots and feed them their entrails!
Come on, throw the first punch. Let's go.
If we fall here, we feign our siblings for nothing. Is that what you want?
Yes, give in to your hate.
Brother.
Yes, embrace the dark side of the Force.
Break off! We retreat!
No, get back here. I'm not done with you.
Wait! Damn you, Bakul Jaja!
You coward. Get back here.
Do we give chase?
We head back. Amachi is safe. And that is what matters.
His shoulder's hurting a little bit. That we don't fight him here. I mean, like, his head of reason is still there, but, like, that opens up, like, what if we just get rid of his head of reason, or we piss the head of reason off, like, too much? Like, man, we're so close. That is twice that I've been denied kicking this fucking lizard's heads in. So you're good to see that you're unharmed. Thank you for coming to rescue, Kona. All of you, too. Local Jaja must be desperate indeed to resort to such aggressive tactics. Shouldn't have been so careless. I underestimated him. It cost me a keystone. Bonjatane ended his life so I could accomplish the Moblin's feat. He believed in me, believed in my cause, and I let him down. Shoulder's hurting a little bit, yeah. Right, Timson. Right, it's not over till it's over. Dude's actually a nerd. I love him. I'm gonna meet that bird. I'll knock him straight in his skilly behind and take back my keystone. Speaking of vengeance, didn't Bakul Jaja curse some useless Bonawa sycophant when he caught sight of us? Reference to Sir Olja, I assume he is devoted to our brother, and is the only Bonawa I know of participating in the Rite of Succession. Sir Olja was somehow involved in this. Never forgive him for putting our sister in danger. He will have forfeited his right to be called brother. Dude is losing his cool. I love it. Bakul Jaja should face punishment, of course, but so should the bandits who had the temerity to abduct Lamanti. Oh my god, temerity. What a word. I haven't heard that in a hot minute. Of course, that father sent a contingent of Landsguard to enforce the law in this region. That measures need to be taken to keep travelers safe. But I wonder what pushed these people towards a life of banditry in the first place. If we dig deeper, we might find a way to improve things for everyone. Something to think about. For now, however, the rite continues. Thank you for your help. Peace. Deuces. We haven't seen Y'shtola yet. She was in the trailer, so I'm a little confused. To be honest, while you're feeling fit to travel with Lamont. But I am. Zeral's just Yaros has gained a good head start, and it's time we clawed back some lost ground. Sorry this happened for now. I won't let my guard down around suspicious strangers. Carpet, you can appreciate all you coming to save me. And that seems like that was the end of the 92s. So, for VOD purposes, thank you for watching.